Welcome to Chicago, the city where you speak your mind, and skies light up like the 4th of July. Foot working in the streets from 9 to 5. Not your average Joe, and the only island I know is Stony, and that ain't no lie. Now streaming on Spotify, Pandora, and iHeartRadio. It's Mzhiphop, and we live, baby. Time to represent Chicago's #1 podcast, Speak Your Mind.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Howdy, Chicago, and welcome to Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Mzhiphop. And I want to ask you all to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Speak Your Mind Radio. Thank you for listening. Now let's get into the program. Okay, so I want to talk about Tennessee's mean machine, leading lady of country music, Dolly Rebecca Parton. Yes, an American singer, songwriter, actress, author, businesswoman, humanitarian, and multi-instrumentalist of country music. Dolly is 76 years old, and it shows. She's living her golden years, honey. Yeah, she has a golden heart. Like, it's so beautiful, like, seriously. And I want to discuss her 1974 smashing hit song, Jolene. Jolene was one of Dolly's greatest hits, and it drew me in because as a human, I can relate. Now, the song describes Dolly herself as being jealous of another woman, which everyone can relate to. So, in 1966, she was standing in a bank with her husband, Carl Dean, and they were in the bank, and there was an attractive redhead bank teller there, supposedly, flirting with her man. And we all know what a huge flirt Dolly is herself, right? Well, this didn't sit too well with Dolly, so she began to write. And like, she was probably thinking to herself, he's spending way too much time in this bank. I know he like money, but dag, So she immediately got rid of the woman and started putting her feelings on paper and writing about it. Now, her and her husband together 55 years now. So you already know ain't nothing breaking that bond, even in 1966. Okay? Now, because look, if it hadn't been for that woman, she wouldn't have made all this money. Speaking of money, did you know that another memorable song of Dolly's was I Will Always Love You? And that was actually on the Jolene album in 1974. And that melody reminds me of the 1965 Righteous Brothers Unchained Melody, like the way Dolly sung it, apart from Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston recorded, the late and great Whitney Houston, rest in peace, baby girl. She recorded that song in 2012 for the 1992 Bodyguard film. And that alone raked in millions of royalties for Dolly and became an international hit. You feel me? That's great. Okay, so let me keep going. As you can see, like, the song also, like, if you go to Netflix to Heartstrings, the anthology series by Dolly Parton, she talks about that song in the series, Jolene, and she says that they're also another reason why I prompted her to write the song. It was a beautiful little girl at one of her shows and in the audience, and she noticed her red, beautiful hair, listened to the words of the song and her green, big eyes. And she was like, oh my God, you are such a beautiful little girl. What's your name? She said, Jolene. So Dolly began to say, Jolene, Jolene in her head. And she was like, you know what? You're so beautiful. I'm going to write a song about that. And she did. She related it to her own life experience too. So it's kind of like two intertwined together to get this great hit song. So yeah, Jolene. I'm back on Jolene now. I'm not talking about I Will Always Love You. I just want to throw in that musical fact for y'all. Okay. So y'all, as you can see, Dolly has always been about the music and love. And she definitely has lots of memorable songs to dance to and will always be the backwoods Barbie, Smoky Mountain, ageless Barbie doll of country music. We, at Speak Your Mind Radio, we will always love you, Dolly Rebecca Parton. So you guys, thank you for listening. And please subscribe to my YouTube page, Speak Your Mind Radio. Peace out.